and spiritual teacher Sally Estlin. I'm dedicated to empower entrepreneurs by sharing practices, tools, resources, and more on my show, Spiritual Teachings with Sally. Hello, everyone. Yes, I am Sally. I'm a content creator and spiritual teacher and founder of Empower Clothing. I share practical tools, tips, and resources to empower entrepreneurs. So you can learn more about my fashion products and services at empowerclothing.com.au. So today our topic is one very close to my heart. It's about the inner game daily habits that help you get more of what you want. And I'm very excited to sit down and have a chat with video podcast content creator Joie Gharrity. So as I'm bringing Joie up, let me just introduce her. I've known Joie for a little while now, and she's a top chick. So Joie Gharrity, founder of Joie G 113, is a brand consultant, video podcast content creator, author, and international speaker. Hey, Joie, how's it going?
Hi, Sally. Thank you for having me on the show.
Oh, man. So let me just finish off a little bit of an intro about you, because you've got such a wealth of wisdom and knowledge and experience. You've had over 15 years of experience in the Hollywood entertainment industry. Like, that just blew me away when I first met you because of your stories and everything that you've been through, because you worked at top companies in film, television, original web content, and branded entertainment. You were handpicked by the ABC studio president, wow, to launch the first multimedia startup business for the Walt Disney Company. But these days you're doing amazing stuff. So you founded the Superstar Women Entrepreneurs Digital Network, and you specialize in training entrepreneurs to become influential video podcast content creators. And you provide a distinctive platform by hosting their shows on your YouTube channel, which boasts a premium real estate of over 4,000 subscribers. Wow. So this grants you significant influence and visibility, and you also offer cover features and full-page articles in your digital magazine. You are the branding queen, Joie, so welcome.
Thank you. I so appreciate that.
So what a topic, the inner game daily habits to get more of what you want. It's all an inside job, isn't it?
It really is. And I didn't believe that for years. And I wasn't
Yeah.
connecting the dots. No.
Yeah.
And then I had something extraordinary happen to me along the way, and it downloaded me the real reason I worked in Hollywood. And it was to observe superstars and how they were getting what they wanted. And I refer to that as they have a very massive Grand Canyon level love capacity. In other words, they can allow, accept, and receive, and money, business opportunities, anything like that, just love in different forms.
Yeah, I love it. So it is, we can spend all this time externalizing everything and get nowhere. And then when we realize, boom, boom, it's inside of us. Wow, that's a game changer. I love how you refer to it as a Grand Canyon of love capacity. That's massive. So today you've brought along an empowerment journey. Your life journey changed in the best of ways when you embrace growing your inner game daily with empowering and powerful daily habits. Do you want to share a little bit more about those?
Yeah, sure. So it's in my second book, and being your own superstar, because I truly believe that everyone on the planet is a superstar.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not that anyone's more special than anyone else. It's just that some people have grown their love capacity. In other words, their allowance to be able to allow, receive, and accept, like I
Mm,
said, Grand Canyon level, right?
yeah.
And
Yep.
so with that, so my daily habits, it's in my book. It was downloaded to me. And my daily habit system is something that I do every single day. And that, sister, is how I'm growing my muscle, my love capacity muscle. And
Yes.
that has changed my personal, my professional life, and my health.
Yeah, absolutely. You can move it or lose it. It's just like any other, like a workout muscle, right?
Yeah.
It's if you leave it there stagnant, it's just going to, fade off. So it is about constant use. Love that. You've also brought along today an empowerment share and empowerment tip. Your love capacity daily habits has changed your personal and professional life in the best of ways. The daily habit of visualizing a cheering crowd while you are on stage and sharing your personal and professional goals. I love that visualization. Share a bit more about that.
Yeah. So every morning I visualize myself walking into a stadium, the largest stadium I've ever been in, and on stage, and there's a cheering crowd for me. And I can see all the way to the top of the stadium. Everyone is screaming and cheering for me. And while I'm on stage, I announce my intentions, my goals, my wants, my needs, and I hear them all cheering and supporting that. And let me tell you what's so crazy cool about this visualization is
Yeah.
that when fear will creep in, and I'm about to jump a cliff. I call them jumping cliffs, right? Going
Yep.
after my
Yep.
goals.
Love it.
I can hear the cheering crowd because it's in my conscious now because
Yes,
I've heard it so
so
much.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's so like, I just love that visualization is so important. And I've just put up on the screen my wellness mindset journal, because that's another way of really tapping into that inner game with daily habits of journaling down, bringing things up and out, right? Rather than containing, you're allowing that energy to release out. Jot it down. You can doodle, scribble, whatever, or write down the words, your thoughts and feelings. Super powerful. But like, I can imagine this crowd like cheering you on as you're right on the edge there. Like, whoa! Did you ever watch the Brady Bunch years ago? And they had, I don't know, I think Marsha had to get up and do a presentation at school, and they said, just imagine the whole crowd to be naked.
Right.
And so, and it got her through, because it was the power of visualization and intention, right? Very, very powerful. And that led, actually, I brought along an empowerment share too, which is linking very much into all of that. It is, here it is. Energy is everywhere, because energy is everything, right? But so is intention. So where your attention goes, your energy flows. So when you align your energy to be in flow with your intentions, magic happens, because you're just aligning, you're just getting that there. So, once again, it's an inside game, bringing it back and having these daily habits, being consistent. It takes sort of 21 to 28 days to create a habit. And so when you're doing something consistently, like, boom, magic does happen. And how good does it feel?
Well, yeah, because it's the same thing of like exercising every day, right? You got to
Mhm.
exercise your inner game, and your muscle does get stronger. It does. And
Mm,
therefore, what would have really like brought me down a couple years ago,
yeah,
it's not the same impact anymore, right? Because
yeah,
my perspective is different, right? But also too, I have tools that I can lean on. I
yeah.
know that life is glorious. I know that life is full of hope. There was a time, particularly after my brother passed away, that I was hopeless. I didn't
Mm,
think life was full of joy, and it
yeah.
didn't bring me any joy. Therefore, what did my life look like? Right?
Mm,
It was pretty dark,
mm,
right? And
mm.
as I started to jump back into a practice, I started small at first because I had to, because my muscle was
Yep,
weak, right?
yep,
But as my muscles been getting stronger and stronger, it's not that things don't get to me, but it's life just has a different vibrational level to it now, right? And even my health is in my meditations, I say things like, my excellent healthy body, my excellent healthy cells. And
yep.
crazy, and this is not crazy, this is pure divine intervention. One of my new clients, what she does for a living is she studies your cells. And therefore, she was like, "I'm sending you a blood kit. We have to test your blood." Why do you think that connected? Because it was in my meditations, and I still didn't connect the dots till after she sent after we had our session. I'm like, "Oh, this
Yeah.
this is the divine answering the signals."
Absolutely. It is right down. I work with the nano subtle energetic template. So the smallest little particles within the body, because everything is energy. So every cell in your body absorbs every one of your thoughts. All your energy is dictated by your cells. And it creates who you are today, right? So it's
Yes.
super important when we dig deeper into those layers. Absolutely. Dr. Emoto was a Japanese dude who studied water crystals, and the effect of water crystals with emotions that were put in different glass jars, and the crystals actually changed. So imagine if that's happening to water crystals, what are we doing to our body, right? So right down at that
Yes.
cellular level, very, very powerful, very powerful. So that sort of leads into my empowerment tip that I've brought along. Every morning, I really encourage people to create a morning ritual, because you're setting your intention for the day first thing in the morning before you get out of bed. And when you're setting the intention, just sugarcoat it with a heap of gratitude, and you're guaranteed to succeed, because you're setting that intention, raising the bar for the day ahead, like super powerful. And there you go, you're setting your inner game with some daily habits again.
Yes. And I do want to just share with people that when your capacity is full of junk and you're setting these intentions, don't be disappointed if the intention doesn't happen right then. I had
Yeah.
an intention that I set in the 1980s that came true 3 years ago because my capacity was big enough to hold it, and it
Yeah.
hadn't been, and I know it seems small, but it's not, right?
Yeah.
I have things falling into my Grand Canyon capacity now that I had set intentions early on, but because of the grief and because of the
Yep.
certain
The
things I was
processing.
going through, right?
Mm,
There was no room for it to come to fruition. And
mm,
now
mm.
that I'm soaring higher and higher and higher and higher, even the smallest, simplest intentions that at the time felt so important to me, right? But
Yeah.
yet it wasn't good timing, right?
Mm.
And
Yeah.
now they're falling in and they're delicious and it's glorious and it's so much fun.
Yeah, I mean, that's called divine timing. We're in the right place at the right time because you have to do the work. You have to go through the steps and the processes, and then all of a sudden it happens, right? So I always say
Yes.
choose the what and allow the how to happen. And the how happens in the most magical, mystical ways when it's the right timing.
It's beautiful.
Absolutely. So, every week, Joey, we pull a card from one of the Bling Angel intuitive card decks. So today I thought I'd bring in the inspiration deck. So let's just shuffle up and let's see which card we're
Yeah,
pulling out
let's
today.
see.
You
I know
never
that
get a wrong card.
I know that you do angel readings. I think that's so cool.
Oh, absolutely. So if anyone wants to have a reading, just reach out. So this from the inspiration deck says, never make permanent decisions on temporary feelings. Oh, that's so true. What does that mean to you? Never make permanent decisions
It's
on temporary
as
feelings.
human beings, it's so easy to be reactionary, taking
Yeah.
everything personally. I took my when I would set intentions back then when my capacity was low, I took it personally when they didn't come through, right?
Mm.
And what that
Mm.
was doing was just filling my love capacity more junk, right?
I
It
love
was
that.
just it was like I was going in the back door, it was counterproductive, right? And
Yeah.
now
Yeah.
and now I have so much more grace and ease inside my soul, inside this journey, that I
Yeah.
know that the divine has my higher intention. So when I set my intentions, right, I don't put I try not to put all this emotional connection to it.
Yeah.
Rather, I just know that I have to grow my capacity
Yeah.
bigger and bigger and bigger until it's big enough to allow, receive, and accept that intention.
Yeah. I think that's a really important point. You've got to clean up your backyard before you start setting these
Truth.
intentions.
Clean
You
your
got to do
closet.
the work.
Clean out that closet, I'm telling you. It's like our inner game is like our closet.
Yeah.
When it's
It's
all
so
stuffed
true.
with stuff and you can't see it and you don't know what you have, right? Life feels so heavy. And you're in
Yeah.
there and you don't have a light and it's dark and I mean, it's no fun, right?
No, no, no. Too much
Clean it
clutter.
out and streamline your inner game,
Yeah.
right? Get ready, brothers and sisters, get ready because I am a living testament what can happen for you. Like I must have put an intention that I wanted another new car and one was delivered to me, right? And I'm not the and then and here's the thing, I don't really care about material things.
Yeah.
I must have set the intention some way along the way, right? I
Yeah.
saw something and I wanted it,
Yeah.
but my capacity was just big enough where it could hold it. It could not just hold it, but sustain it.
Yeah, yeah. I love that. I love that. I was doing meditation once and I saw this Mercedes in there and clear as day. I was in Fiji or something and I thought, oh, I've already got a car. I don't need a new one. No joke. Just a couple of months later, I was sitting at the lights. Someone hit my car out of the blue. I was just at the traffic lights. It got written off. And then I ended up getting this brand new Mercedes that who would have thought? And it was the one I saw in my meditation. I
It's
thought, I
true.
can't even explain that. So,
It's
like,
true.
it is. We could talk about this all day. The inner game, daily habits. It is. It's just like being consistent, strengthening that muscle, and it's amazing what magic unfolds. So, Joey, thank you so much for being a guest. You
I
can
love you.
contact Joey at joieg113.com. She is such a top chick. So, I'm just going to drop you down. Look forward to having a chat. So, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you, Sally.
All right, everyone. I hope you enjoyed all of that today. You can join me for another episode of Spiritual Teachings with Sally next Wednesday at 3 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Central, and Thursday at 8 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. So, just start strengthening that muscle and you can't go wrong because magic does happen. So, with that, we'll catch you all next You can learn more about my services and products at sallyeslin.com. Make sure to join me every week for a new episode on the Superstar Entrepreneurs YouTube channel.